this is a bit of a different one for me. We're going to do a little bit of a review of a device that we're going to chuck in our caravan for a Christmas holiday coming up. So we're going to get it. Alright, what we've got here is the Kitchen Couture Professional Slushy and Soft Serve Maker. Now, we looked at a few online for a few weeks, the Ninja and a few other brands. Now they're about $350 or $400 each. This one here, this little bad boy, $169. It could be shit, it could be alright, who knows, but if it makes decent slushies and it gets us through summer and the kids get the most out of it, then it's $169 well spent. So what I'm going to do now, we're going to unbox this bad boy and then we're going to give it a bit of a test.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get this thing out and see what it looks like, eh? There's any noise in the background, the kids are playing Fortnite on the big TV, so you hear any kids running around or screaming, that's probably it. Let's see how we go this thing. Alright, instructions. Now we don't know. Boxing. Oh, rubbish. Not that funny, come on. Looks like a drip tray or something. More rubbish. I probably should keep the packaging just in case this thing's shit, we're going to take it out. Put it up there. Alright. So that's it. That's what she looks like. I'm assuming it goes in there somewhere. Just like that.
They don't serve, they don't
this plastic thingy off. Alright, I've not seen or how to play with any other brand, so we got no idea whether they look good or how good it feels to start with, but I think we might have to read the instructions on this one just to make sure we don't have to give it a clean first. But what I'm going to do now is I will have a quick read of instructions, you don't need to see that, and then I'll come back on. Alright, so I actually read the instructions a bit further just to make sure I wasn't missing it before we break it. It all looks pretty self-explanatory. Just basically pull your fluid into here, push your setting and let it go. We'll give it a go now. So what we've got a bit of Schweppes, lemon lime, lemonade mineral water thing. We'll see how that goes. Now it does have a max fill line that you've got to pay attention to, but we've only got just under a litre of this, so it should be alright. We'll just give it all in. I am feeling it, aren't I?
Yeah. First, the thing is my mum was in high. It's other than my mum's in the way while I'm trying.
Alright, it does say this can take about, I did read somewhere, can take about 40 minutes to get to the consistency we sort of want. So we're not obviously film 40 minutes of it going, but we'll give it a go and see what happens. So we're on, and then we push. Okay, so first failure. It is leaking. When we bought this, someone did say to us these things, the cheaper ones can leak. And yeah, that's definitely leaking. So I might quickly pull this apart and to see if it's just a matter of a seal's not sitting in the right spot before we sort of go to the exercise of getting rid of it. But yeah, this could be going back. Could be a bit of a false start on this one. I'll keep you posted. it's leaking because it's not fucking done up properly. Alright, so the first attempt was a bit of a false start. So what we're going to do now is we'll have to basically pull it apart. It was leaking everywhere. A bit of a waste of soft drink when shit went everywhere. Bit of a clean up, bit of a wipe out. I did notice that when I pulled it apart that this little wing nut here, which is what holds the auger on, wasn't even done up. That may be why it was leaking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it back together. We'll fill it with some water, which probably should have done that first. And we'll just make sure it doesn't leak. If it keeps leaking, then this thing's going back. But yeah, it looks pretty straightforward to put it back together. Chuck the auger back on there. Wing nut goes in that thread. I mean, we did hear that a couple of people have been returning these because they've been leaking. I wonder whether they had the same problem with this wing nut, which is tricky to get on. Alright, get on now. So we'll chuck it on. Alright, make sure that's tight. Okay. Let's try to get on here. Okay. Goes this way. Alright, and then I assume we lock it like that. Yep. Alright. So we'll pour a bit of water in this and see what happens. So far so good. I'll just put more in there just in case.
Don't you dare try and roll on
We should use a pouring jug because I'm making a mess of the water now.
This shot is so much water.
Alright, just about almost a litre of water in there. And the water that's come on the outside is probably what I just spilled, so it should be okay.
I'm getting on top.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's leaking to me, so note, those who buy this machine, pull it apart, make sure it's done it properly, especially that wing nut, that wasn't done up at all. But also probably make sure these two little lock tabs are actually locked. I don't even know if I did actually check that before I turned it on, so that was a stupid mistake by myself and wasted probably a whole bottle of soft drink learning that lesson. But that's been sitting there for a couple of minutes now, I guess, and I can't see any water because it was water running out of here quite consistently before, and there's nothing coming in now. So phase 2 of this, we'll dump this water out, and we'll try attempt number 2 with the soft drink. All right, we had a bit of a false start before. We gave a bit of a clean out. We put a bit of water in it, and the water didn't look like it leaked. Make sure we put it back together. Make sure we put these little locking tabs back in properly. I'm pretty sure it's not leaking now. So attempt number 2 with the soft drink. Now, this is probably a dumb idea to tip it out of a bowl, but let's see what happens. It worked. All right. Yeah, it doesn't look like that's leaking, so we'll give this a go. So turn it on, and there's just a button here to push slush, and off it goes. So we'll let that go for however long it says. I think it said about 30 or 40 minutes. But we'll let that go and see how it goes. And I'll jump back on and show you. Okay. Alright, so that's been running for about 30 minutes or so. It looks like it's going to be ready. It's definitely frosted up. It looks ready to me, so now it's time to give it a test. I think this glass might be a bit small, but the wife reckons it's a good choice because you'll be able to see it. So we just whack it under here, pull the nozzle. Now I think I'm a bit too frozen. Anyway, now spoon it. It's good. So I think these things are a bit of a trial and error. I believe you've got to play around with your temperature a little bit to get the consistency that you like. I personally think that's a bit too frozen, but it has been running probably a bit longer than what we probably would run on a warm day. Also, we did only have about, probably about 800 ml of liquid in there. I'd assume it would take longer and be less sort of frozen if you had a full sort of 2 litre or so in there. And even on a hotter day, if you had this outside in the summer, that'd be melting as much as it's freezing. So, and that's a bit too frozen for what I like, but you know what, for 169 bucks, so far I can't complain. Now keep in mind that we went down to the Good Guys today to look at the Ninja, which are about 350 or 370 bucks. We actually went to Spotlight while we were there. We actually get a tree, a new tree, and we saw someone walking past with this what's it called again? It is called it is Kitchen Couture Professional Slushy and Soft Surf Machine. So he walked past the box, and I said to myself, that looks alright, how much are they? And he said they're on Black Friday sale for 170 bucks. So we thought, you know what, if it's shit, we'll take it back. If it's any good, it's a success. So, but I think so far, for the first run, I'm pretty happy. I think the next attempt is obviously an alcoholic slushy, and maybe some frappes. So, but otherwise, I think it's pretty good. Alright, so just give this another go because the first one didn't do too crush hot. Alright, so as you can see, look, that's not coming out how you expect the old 7-Eleven Slurpee to run, but those really, very expensive machines are pressurized, so it does sort of force the mixture out a lot better. You watch all the videos on YouTube and everything else, all the other brands, they're all very similar of how it comes out of there. It'd be nice if it came out more pressurized, a bit more consistency, but for the sort of cheaper scale of the price, that's probably what you're going to get. But yeah, it's pretty good.
How are we going to go? Right? Like there? How do we do it? Right there. Oh, I see. Can I go like that?
As you can see, it is kid friendly. I think that's enough for you. Alright, so just to close this out, this is obviously the first review of this Kitchen Couture Professional Slushy and Soft Serve Maker. I don't think I've seen too many videos on YouTube reviewing this one yet. There's plenty of the Ninjas, plenty of the Baccarat one, a few other brands. I think there's even plenty of the Kmart one, the Anko brand. But you know what, we thought we'd put a post up so people know whether this is any good or not. But yeah, I reckon for the $169 Black Friday sale thing they've got, I think it's alright. I reckon it's a win. Yeah.